Hey y'all, this your girl Glam Mal. Okay, so I get a phone call 2 a.m. from my daughter Glam Magic. And she like, Mom, I gotta bring the kids over. And I'm like, what's going on? She said, I don't feel well. I'm going to the hospital. I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm like, well, if if you're in so much pain like that, then go. So she says this is what her husband said too. He was going to take her to the hospital. She said, I need you to open the door. And I'm in the bed, I'm asleep. So I'm like, oh goodness, I'm so tired. I'm saying to myself, oh God. I said, but the door is open, so just, it's already open. So I fell asleep. I was just so tired. I went back to sleep. And I opened my eyes. It's 5 a.m. So I'm looking around like, oh my God, did they ever come? Trying to listen, to see if I hear them or anything. So I get up, I'm looking around. The kids are not here. So now I'm worried. I'm like, well, what happened? She said she was in a lot of pain. Her husband's about to take her to the hospital. Maybe they took the kids with them. So the way she was talking, I figured she was at the hospital. So I called her phone. I didn't get no answer. So I'm like, maybe they in the emergency room, So I called his phone. No answer. I'm like, So he ain't answer, she ain't answer. So what's going on? I call her phone back one more time. Then my granddaughter answers the phone. She like, Daddy said call his phone, Grandma. So I'm like, oh God, they at the hospital. He gonna tell me something wrong. I call his phone. Why he gonna say to me, what happened? What happened? I'm asking him what happened. I'm calling because my daughter was sick. Last thing I know, she wasn't feeling well. He was on his way to take her to the hospital, and they were dropping the kids off. So you asking me what happened? Why you asking me what happened? I'm the one want to know what happened. You tell me what happened. He like, what happened? I'm like, I'm checking on my daughter. He like, she right here. And I'm like, is she okay? Here he go. She all right. I'm watching her. The shenanigans. I'm like, boy, bye. Oh my God. You just can't make this up. People are something else. But my thing is like, why are you talking like that? Like you got a little attitude, like you mad that I call. I'm calling to check on my daughter. Y'all telling me y'all going to the hospital. I didn't get no answer when I called the first time. Calling him, he didn't answer. Then he tell my granddaughter to tell me to call his phone. So what else I'm supposed to think? That's what a concerned mother do. You calling me saying you going to the emergency room. You not feeling well. You dropping the kids off. I leave the door unlocked. You don't show up. I'm calling 3 hours later. What is going on? The shenanigans. And don't be acting like that with me. What is going on? Do we have a problem?